at the end of the day, that's what it is, right? If you're not rememberable, then nobody will remember to make fun of you. Might be seen as like, oh, this is unusual to be sharing online when everyone else is just posting pictures of their like coffee. So everything is cringe until it's not cringe. This is what we're working with. There's also a chance that none of this is Gen Z at all, and this is literally just me finding my own style. Like, maybe this is just how I would wear all this stuff, and it's like not what somebody from Gen Z would say is Gen Z. So I could be totally wrong. I'm trying this new deodorant from Saltaire. It's the Santal Bloom. Honestly, I'm trying it because I've always used Dove. Like, I'm just a Dove girly through and through. But I don't know why recently I've noticed that I feel like it's not actually doing that much for me. Like, I'm still a little smelly, even if I put that on and I really go in there. So I'm trying this one. It's actually been pretty good lately. I have not smelled myself, which is the point. I need to walk my dog now. Let's go. When I say that my dog does not want to go outside when we're in Manhattan, I'm not even kidding. Like, look. Right, do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? We have to go outside. In Brooklyn, if I say that, I don't even have to say it. She's just at the door, ready to go. Let's go out. I'm waiting for you. I don't know what it is about my coffee cups, but I've already broken 2 of these, and I only have 4, I think. Yeah. No, I think maybe I had 6. I don't remember. But I broke 2 of them. And I've never broken any other thing. I've never broken any other cup. So I don't know what's going on with these. Maybe it's just like logical statistics wise. Like, I've been using these much more than any other cup. So maybe that actually makes sense. As I've been cleaning out my current apartment and going through my clothes and stuff, I had a fun idea to do a video on using my clothes that I currently have to put together like a Gen Z inspired wardrobe for the summer, because I am not a Gen Z. I am like a young millennial, but I definitely am gravitating a little bit towards this Gen Z style lately of like loose fitting pants, baggier fits, having that like uneven sort of look. So like maybe a small top with baggy pants or a baggy top with like biker shorts. The sneakers, I'm really getting into all of that. So I want to see if I can spin the pieces that I have currently into that sort of style. So I am excited to do that. And I think it'll help me also with doing a second pass through of my closet to determine what I really actually need, and then like stuff that I'm kind of on the fence about. I already got rid of the other stuff that I knew I was 100% not keeping. So now there's just like some pieces that I probably don't need, but I'm kind of on the fence about. I can't be lugging a bunch of shit into my new apartment. First of all, I can't stand that. Like, I like to come into a new place and just have a clean slate. But second of all, I swear my new bedroom is like a third of the size of my current room. Like, my bed is a queen size bed, and then I have space on both ends of my bed right now. And then I have this double closet, and I have my desk here, and I have a dresser. Like, my new room is literally a third of this room. The closet is half the size, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit both a desk and a dresser in there. It's gonna have to be the desk. So whether or not I wanna be a minimalist, it's gonna have to happen. So this has been huge for me. It's kind of a mess right now. Definitely not gonna have this in the new apartment, which sucks, but I'm gonna go through my closet and see. I think I'm gonna start by taking out the main pieces that I know are leaning towards Gen Z style, loose fitting, small and large baggy jeans, baggy shorts, tight tops, but also some baggy tops with smaller shorts. things that are kind of random that be an accessory that maybe I don't normally gravitate towards, like big sneakers, but also my little shoes, like my flats. So I already have these pants, my barrel jeans. These are kind of the main like pants that I want to work with. These are the low rise. I also have these two skirts that I want to style. And then I have my old little like running Nike shorts that I feel like I've been seeing a lot of Gen Z girlies style. So I'm going to keep these out. A baggy cargo pant, which I feel like fits the criteria. Bunch of tops. I feel like a staple, my little tube tops. I have this in white and then also gray and black. I already feel like I'm gonna be so bad at this. Oh my god. Okay, let's put some socks on so that we can put the shoes to match. I'm gonna use just some gray socks. These sneakers that I have to work with are my Gazelles and then my Solomon. So far, this is what we're working with. I think I need a hat. And I feel like the Gen Z thing is like the tote bag right now. Shut the fuck up! Style running shorts with like an oversized sweatshirt. I'll just use this Texas one that I wear a lot.
Wow.
I don't hate this either. It just feels too easy, but like maybe that's the whole point of Gen Z fashion, is that it's simple and easy. Like this is definitely giving girl on the go. Maybe gonna go work out, but also maybe gonna go to Trader Joe's, but also maybe going to brunch. I can't handle these fucking sirens. You guys even see my shoes?
Wow.
I feel like this is also the equation, like tight shirt, baggy, shorts, sneakers, but then also like a cute bag. Guys, I think I'm like really into Gen Z fashion, I'm not gonna lie. I hope you guys will embrace me as a 30-year-old millennial. I feel like these shorts would be cute with like a tight long sleeve. So, okay, that's definitely a vibe, I think. And maybe the tote bag would work better with this. Is this millennial or is this Gen Z? There's also a chance that none of this is Gen Z at all, and this is literally just me finding my own style. Like, maybe this is just how I would wear all this stuff, and it's like not what somebody from Gen Z would say is Gen Z. So I could be totally wrong. I feel like I've noticed with Gen Z fashion is it's either like super baggy, oversized, sporty, or it's like flowy, girly, Y2K, boho vibe. So I feel like there's two different avenues for everything. I don't know about this one. I feel like this is not giving anything really, so let's change the pants. I feel like Gen Z is definitely into the vintage bags as well. This is not vintage or anything, but I feel like it has the look of that slouchy vibe. I don't really have anything else, so that's just the way it is. Oh no, these have dirt on them and now they're all over my fucking floor. This is maybe Gen Z. I feel like maybe this blazer top thing vest is just a little millennial. I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. Okay, I threw on this Western belt because I feel like the baggy pants with the sneakers looks kind of dad vibes, and I feel like maybe to just make it more random. I feel like this is, I don't know, this might not be it. Something more like this, potentially. I don't know. This is throwing me off. Okay, this to me makes more sense. The clogs, no belt, but my like sweater that's zipped, that zips both up and down, which I love. And then the little vintagey, slouchy looking bag with the hat. I feel like this is a lot more, at least for me, comfortable than the other style. And I would wear this for sure. So branching more into that like girly boho look, I want to start with this skirt. I feel like this is kind of cool because it's still kind of that sporty with the Solomons, but it's more feminine, breezy, easy breezy, beautiful. Okay, this is my white skirt. I want to try it with the same like oversized vibe. Oh my god, do I look like A nun though? Oh my god, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. No, I don't think this is... Okay, honestly, I think this skirt is just one of those skirts that goes with just like a tank top and that's it. I'm not sure how people are styling these. I forgot I have this very like Y2K looking denim skirt that I've literally never worn. It's thrifted. This I can kind of get behind. It's definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's cutie. It's cutie. It's feminine. I'm a ballerina off duty. I actually don't, you know what? I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be weird for me to wear this for some reason. Like if I just showed up to go meet my friends like this, they'd be like, who are you? I want to talk about something that I have been thinking about a lot recently, which is putting yourself out there. The reason why I think it's so scary and why so many people don't do it, but why I think you should do it. Growing up, I was like so interested in things that are pretty normal, but like when you're in a small town, maybe they're not considered normal and people will just decide that it's something that's laughable. Like I loved to sing, so I would upload covers to YouTube, and I loved art, and I would post just like emo art things and just like things that are a normal teenage thing to do, but like if you're in a small town where other people decide that like, oh my god, I can't believe she's posting on YouTube or whatever is weird, then fine, it's weird in that ecosystem. As I've gotten older, I realized that a lot of that doesn't change. Like there's still people at every age who are going to decide that when other people put themselves out there, there's something wrong with it and it's embarrassing and it's cringe. And I remember during COVID, I started a Medium account and I was just writing about a lot of things that I liked, things that I was interested in. And I remember, you know, I got a lot of support, but I also know that a lot of people, even people that I thought were my friends, thought it was really weird and like stupid. It's interesting to go through that, like, as an adult, once you think that you're out of that, like, high school mentality, but you do realize that, like, that's a mentality that people still very much have. I think the reason for that is because there's much less risk in life if you go about it completely blending in. If you don't do anything that makes you stand out from the crowd, there's nothing that you have to worry about as far as having something that someone else can latch onto and like mock or make fun of. And so I think that's why it's so intimidating. And I totally get it. I'm not here to come for people that are risk averse or not willing to put themselves out there in certain ways. And I think it's just easier for people to go through life without having to be noticed. It's easier to be not noticed in a way. I don't want to say you're not rememberable because that sounds bad, but at the end of the day, that's what it is, right? If you're not rememberable, then nobody will remember to make fun of you. That's a lot of how people operate. And it's a lot less risky. It's a lot less socially dangerous to be something or doing something that people will remember because it sticks out to them. Whether it's unusual or not, no, who's to say? That's all subjective. But if it deviates from the general norm at the time, then people will notice it and talk about it. It's so much easier to just like not publicize yourself in any way. Even if you like to write poetry and, you know, maybe some people are too afraid to share it because that's something that might be seen as like, oh, this is unusual to be sharing online when everyone else is just posting pictures of their like coffee. I think that's a motivation for avoiding it. But I think the reason why you should do it is in that explanation within itself. There's a lot of things that you can enjoy privately and you don't need to share them. And that's totally great and fine. But I think if there's things that you are wanting to share or do, but you are scared of interpretation, like you don't want to be interpreted, then that's the type of thing that I think should be challenged. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. If there's people in your close circle that are going to make you feel that way, then I think you need to reassess those relationships. But if it's the public square, like who follows you on Instagram or on TikTok, that makes you think about this. Fuck it. Honestly, I think everything is cringe until it's not, right? Like, people don't think it's cringe when they view someone that's already established making funny videos. But if someone else is trying to make funny videos and they're new to it, it's cringe. So everything is cringe until it's not cringe. I don't think anything about experimenting in life is cringe. So when I say cringe, I'm talking about like what other people deem as cringe. The amount of things that I've gained and learned from putting myself out there in just any type of way throughout my life, like singing on YouTube, performing in talent shows, writing on Medium, making funny videos on TikTok. Sure, like there's definitely things that I look back on and I'm like, oh, that's awkward. But it's not regrettable, and I truly think that they're like stepping stones into a place where you finally find what's going to fulfill you and how. And maybe it's not writing poetry and posting it online, but maybe it's becoming a journalist or like writing news articles. I don't know, but there's just so many, you can't get to the end without all of the steps in between. And I feel like if you ever picture something different for yourself than maybe the traditional like high school, college job, same job for 20 years, then you're gonna have to be willing to take risks that deviate from that narrative. So it's like, it's scary. And if you need to hear it from anyone, I just hope that you can take from me that I'm 30 years old. I have very little friends. I've definitely had friends who probably talk shit about everything I did behind my back, or who thought it was secretly stupid. Every single day as I get older, I just feel better about myself, like that I never let those parts of myself diminish because of what other people might be interpreting. There's definitely times where like I can feel lonely, like, because I think, you know, if you blend in more, it's easier to have this traditional life of like tons of friends, like married, who the fuck knows what I'm talking about. The one thing that I've carried throughout everything is just a sense of pride that no matter who came and went in my life or what has gone on, I have been myself, and I have cultivated everything about myself in ways that were necessary. Like if I wanted to be singing, I did it. I didn't deprive myself of anything because of fear of experimenting. I can't put a value to that, and I don't think anyone can. You know, especially in like in the working world, it's not recommended for women to be loud or opinionated or funny or like anything. You're kind of pushed towards being like, speak less, you'll say less stupid things. Think about the way that you say things, your tone. And I just think there's this culture of like, don't stick out. It's safer. And I am here to tell you that there is nothing more dangerous than not embracing everything that you could be and everything that could make you happy and everything that could be meaningful for you because of what you think everyone else around you is expecting. At the end of the day, if you do enough for yourself, then no matter who's left, when the dust settles, you will have yourself and you will know exactly who you are, and it doesn't feel scary. I've had so many times, like at work, maybe certain people thought that I was too abrasive or too opinionated, or like I made too many I had someone tell me once that a partner on a call thought that my facial expressions were too like aggressive and judgmental, and I just remember being like, my first reaction was, oh my god, maybe I need to tone it down, blah blah blah. And then after more time went by and I really thought about it, I realized that has nothing to do with me, and it has everything to do with someone else feeling maybe intimidated that I'm not respecting the leveling here and the bureaucracy, or maybe they just are entitled and they think that I'm supposed to not have a thought that goes against their own. You know, I've decided so many times over again that if I lose this job or if I lose this friendship, so what? So what? Okay? I know what makes me happy. I know what makes me feel like I'm doing a good job. I know what I can do. And if it doesn't work out here, I will find the next thing. And you know how I'll find it? I'll find it because I have been exploring myself and everything that I'm good at for my entire life. If you don't do that, then I guess there would be more reasons to be scared of like leaving your job or leaving a bad friendship, because you'd be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know who I am. But that's exactly the reason why I think it's so important.